Happy Camp NaNoWriMo. It is day one. It's like 8 a.m. I'm like still kind of waking up even though I've been up for a couple of hours. But I haven't done any writing yet. Don't worry. Oh gosh. I just felt in my oh gosh, I still have like those little pimple patches. Um yeah, it's camp. I'm actually doing mine different than I think a lot of people, but I think one of the good things about camp is the fact that you're able to do kind of whatever the hell you want. I know some people try to use camp as a way of accountability to get themselves to write every day, or in terms of editing projects. Some people use it for drafting. I am using it to not only get really deep into one specific project, which is second time around. This is the project that I'm keeping track of on Nano. I need to at least get 30k. I know July has 31 days, but 30k is so much nicer than 31k. So at least 1,000 words a day in that project. And then of course I'll probably end up writing July anyways. And then I have the other one, which is the other works in progress. I have a list of what is now 35 different projects. Oh my gosh, why is my throat so hoarse? Can you tell that I've just oh gosh. Can you tell that I've just woken up because like I've never oh gosh, because that's like the oh gosh, am I sick sort of thing, and I'm like it's summer. I like don't get sick that often, but especially during the summer. It's only during the winter, and then I'm like surrounded by a shit ton of sick people. That's the only times I've noticed. Anyways, back to working on every other thing that I'm working on. I have like 35 projects listed. They are currently behind my Milwordy board, and which is actually connected to my desk, so it's like right behind y'all. And what's great is I have all of these projects that I'm actually really excited to work on. I want to kind of just keep working on clearing those out. Like working on them as much as I can, building up the story and all of that so I can finish them. I am so tired of sitting on projects. I am so tired of it. So that's like kind of my main goal. I want to be able to work on at least a different project every day. And actually, so I will be, how I'm going to be doing this, how I'm going to be tracking everything, is this calendar is just the word count. Ignore everything else. This thing's a nightmare. I'm going to be putting my word count for every single day on here. Over here on this sheet of paper, there we go. I have it listed 1 through 30. These are going to be the 30 projects I end up working on, and I will keep a word count. So let's say, for example, today I only write 600 words on Second Set, which is my Kindle Vella story that is currently out now. You can check out the first 4 chapters, and the first 3 are free. Shameless plug. Let's say I only write about 400 words for here. I can write it over here, Second Set, 400. And let's say tomorrow I end up working on a different project and then coming back to the Second Set and getting about 1,000. That way I can change it over here and I don't have to keep track of what's where. It's all going to be here. This is going to be my list of 30 projects with whatever word count it is. So I know at the end of the month, I've written 1,000 words for each project. Because maybe I jump around during some. I am contemplating doing one relay stream where I jump between every single project. Like each stream I work on a different one. I did that kind of at the end of camp because I was trying to finish everything up. So I did that. I might do that during one thing of relays. I don't know if they'll be today. I know Anna's, I think, doing her 30-hour write-a-thon relay weekend here. Then I think Michael's doing his this weekend. There's another one that's happening at the end of the month. I don't want to hold it till the end of the month, so I might do it this middle one. Or if there's anything this weekend. And it might, I really don't know. I don't know. But it'll be, like, during, like, I take, like, however many streams they do that, move on. Because I'm thinking this one, I want to attempt to take 2 of trying to draft an entire book in 24 or 48 hours, whatever. I think that's the plan. Okay. We're doing some big brain stuff here, and I'm only going to talk about Camp Nano stuff right now because there's other stuff that I'm trying to get done in my life, which is explaining all of the X's, but those will be going away as I continue to work on stuff, so don't worry. Today, my big project is actually going to be the short story that I'm going to be publishing. Hopefully, I should have it ready to publish next month. It's just the cover I'm not sure about, because I have to finish up that. But I'm going to be finishing up working on that. I need to go through some edits. I also am taking notes and all of that, so I should be able to get quite a bit. Also, I'm doing some handwriting because it helps me slow down to do editing a lot better. So I need to go through that, need to put my notes together, and start working on updating it a little bit. Because I have notes that I already want to implement, so yeah. Whew, I think that's everything. I will show my mess of a Milwordy board in a different clip, but I mean, we have an entire week to get through, so I'll have time. I might do that at the end of each day, just show like how much I've written, and then be able to mark off boxes. I think I'll do that. I don't know. That sounds smart. Like that sounds fun. I guess. Hopefully I should be able to at least get 1,000 words written every day. Okay, so I haven't written that much today. Honestly, I've just been kind of doing some notes for my short story, Rest of Our Lives. I don't know if I ever mentioned that that was like the plan. I think I mentioned that was going to be the plan today. That's kind of the prio thing that I'm working on. I'm currently just going through edits, and I'm actually really excited because I don't have that much I have to do, which means that it's going to be so easy to put this. I'm really excited about this because I'm like, it's kind of insane. It's like I haven't really done a proper like second draft of it, and I might not need to. Because usually I count drafts when I have to retype the entire thing, and I don't have to do it. It's also a short story, so like that kind of adds to it. But it's weird. It's very weird. I've been like looking through my feedback for stuff, and it's like, oh my gosh. And I'm like getting giddy happy about it. I don't know when Amazon or Goodreads link is going to be up for that. However, if you just look up The Rest of Our Lives on Amazon, I'm actually going to look it up real quick and make sure that there aren't a lot of Kindle stuff called that, mainly because I cannot think of another word. Like, I think it just works so well. Let me see. Okay, there are a couple of books by that. I'll put the. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyways, I will mention in a future camp vlog when all of that is put together. So definitely keep an eye out for that. I'm actually currently doing the Pass the Pen writing relay. I just started with Shannon's sprint because I didn't want to do like a all day thing or like a long period thing. I was like, okay, I can go on and do some sprints, and stuff like that. Mainly, I'm trying not to like overload myself right now in the beginning of camp and then just feel burnt out. I'm trying to keep like a sustainable pace, and I'm just trying not to burn myself out, because next weekend is the 30-hour write-a-thon, which I will be attempting to fully draft something. So I'm trying not to. However, one of the things that I need to do is I have I have a stack of books on top of a nightstand. I need to get this under my desk, so I need to go through these. So I cannot, unfortunately, spend like the entire time this month just writing. I have other stuff I have to do. I have so much stuff. But I'm gonna get back to it. It's like 4 minutes left on the sprint. I need to get finished up, but I'm like so happy. I don't know. I figured I would come on and at least give some sort of update. I won't do like a final word count until like the end of the day, unless it's like, oh, okay, I just finished working on this project, I'm gonna switch over to this project. I'm still working on edits, so I don't want to like try to remember, wait, how many words did I have at this moment? Because I'd rather just do it at the end, unless it's like I'm switching. So, we'll see. But, yay!
Lost when I feel like nothing, always feel like I'm running. Both feel we're living worlds apart. It's fucked now, we're lost in limbo. Remembering what you said though, when I asked you if we'd make it far. That one last kiss that they write about, my one last wish you could never doubt. I trust angels who fly away from you, and you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be. Then she said no, 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 no. No, 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 you should. I've earned the cost and now I've paid it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, please don't go. I know my face a memory erasing.
So I'm sure y'all can tell just how behind I am on Millwordy. And guess what? I'm still very much behind on Nano. I've written 0 words today. And I put my drink over there. I'm also very behind on my water. It's like 4 p.m. This is still my first one. And I get through 2 of these. Here's the thing though. Here's the one thing. Sundays are usually my like chill / bum days. And I'm like, I know I need to do a lot of writing for Mill Camp, and especially Millwordy, because I'm still behind. Like, I'm in like the February range. So like I'm very behind. But I don't know. I think it's just been like the past several months, to be honest. Honestly, I was in kind of a depressive funk until like March. Like kind of like halfway through March, maybe towards end of March. I was kind of just in this little bit of like depressive funk. And ever since then, I have been trying to like overwork myself, I feel like, to make up for everything that I went, like all of, not being able to do much while I was depressed. And I have been like struggling for energy. Like, there are some days that I'm fine and I can go without like an energy drink or anything, and I'm kind of feeling it like I need one right now. Like, I am kind of feeling that like need for one, but I got a Coke instead. It's not going to help me. Like, caffeine does not do that much for me, but I was like, I need something. And I don't have any cold energy drinks right now, which is fine. I did get quite a bit written yesterday. I got a lot written for my backup works. So, the rest of our lives has like a good chunk in it. I just need to go through and finish up a couple of things, and I think you'll be done. After that, all I really have to do is just work on the audiobook, make the cover, and work on promo pieces. And that's it. So I'm really excited about that. I need to work on something today, and I'm like looking at the list and like nothing is screaming out to me. So I might not work on a other project today. I might just work on second time around, because I want to try to get at least a little bit written every day. Especially right now, because I am doing all of the planning. Like, all of this week, this video is going to be me planning all of second time around. Am I counting it for words for Nano? Yes. It's fine. Because at the 8th, which is going to be the 30-hour relay, that is when I'm going to be working on drafting, and I'm gonna see how much I can do. And then from there, that should put me to like a Monday. Like Monday to Sunday. Monday to Sunday. And then like the last week will end up being like an extra day for the 31st. So that should kind of organize everything a little bit better, so I'm not doing this like Saturday to like Sunday or Monday. Saturday to Friday. Anyways, I'm trying not to make these like very long. But I think honestly, I've kind of, I don't want to say I've burnt myself out, but I'm like, I really just feel like trying to play catch up to where I feel like I should be after going through a very long spiral. But like, I've never known how to treat my body with any amount of decency. I've just accepted it. I should. But like, camp time is like the time to like get your shit together and go. And I've been needing to get my shit together, so I really need to just use this time regardless. I know like I'm treating myself terribly, but like, is it bad that I'm just used to it? Maybe it is. This is not the face of someone who is like already stuck on what to do for like camp. This is someone who has spent most of the day coming up with a new damn template for like organizing all of my notes instead of just fucking writing. Oh my gosh. It's like almost 8 p.m. and like my brain was like, I'm gonna go to bed like kind of early tonight so I can like lay in bed and do some reading, you know, because I've been behind on my reading and all of that. I want to strangle myself. I need someone to come over here and like shake me like a ragdoll, and like, I don't know what it is. I am just like, how do words work? How am I already like this like head empty? It is day 3. God, I'm just imagining myself in the Haley position, like I'll try to like put it up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't understand it. But what I have been doing is I've been trying, and I know how this happened. I've been trying to clean out my entire like Notion setup and like kind of just simplify it a lot better. And I was like, I need to just organize. Like, I need to just have one template instead of 2. And so now I am trying to create like this story Bible and everything, so that I can use it for all of my work. And it's just like, why? Why am I doing this when I should be working on writing? Like, this was shit I really should have done back in June. But like, I didn't. And now I'm like going over my notes for like making story Bibles and whatnot. And I'm like, oh, I should do this. And I'm like, I should work honestly instead of making this on writing anything. Even if it's planning. And my brain is just like, ooh, but like, let's work on making this system. And I'm like, I need to just work on the system later instead of now. Because here's the thing, between now and Friday, what I do want to happen is I have a bunch of old like planning systems that I do actually want to put together. How do I save this? I think it saves that way. I think. I swear to God, if I just did all of that for nothing. Okay. Oh my gosh. It actually has so... Okay, perfect. Okay. Perfect. That is now set up because I don't really need like the serial one versus like novel books and all of that. And we need to make this the default. And I can always like add on to this. So I'm not like screwing myself over. So
I now need to take everything and put it into the new system. I'm gonna kind of spend the rest of the night doing this. I'm currently catching up on Gavin's like One Piece read through, so I'm gonna show you guys. I'm currently watching the Punk Hazard one. These are all the things that I now get to throw into the story Bible. I really hope I'm in frame right now. If not, like, none of this will show. The one thing I wish about my phone is that I could do like the switch cameras, but it won't let me. So that's kind of what I'm going to be working on the rest of the night. So there is a good chance I will actually increase this number a lot, and we will get a lot more projects added over here. Just not much added on this sword. I've kind of accepted my fate. It's fine. Question mark. At the very least, I still have like another hour of this video, so I feel like I will probably at least do that. Unless my power goes out. Because it's stormy, but it's not windy, it's just storming, so everything should be fine, but we'll see. I always do love a good thunderstorm, though. Happy Tuesday, aka 4th of July. If you celebrate. Fun fact, as soon as I finished filming the clip from yesterday, the storm really started to pick up, and I was gonna film it, then I kind of forgot. And, it ended up knocking out the internet. Power's still on, fortunately, because it is a very, like, humid day. But I have no internet. There's nothing else that really can be done. It's just honestly a matter of waiting for Comcast to get their shit together. But I did manage to actually get some writing yesterday. Beyond just the like 20 words that I had written before, I actually got like 600 and some. In second time around, which is great because even though it ended up being like a very detailed part of like the first 2 chapters, but like I am very confident going into Saturday for the 30-hour relay. I can get quite a bit written because I'm gonna kind of have it all planned out. So kind of the plan is to get a lot of character development done for the rest of the week, as well as finishing out that outline. Because I don't know how much I'm going to get done, but I want to like get as much done as I can to that one. And of course, like I'm going to continue going into it throughout July, but I kind of want to just, again, this is a project I know a lot more about. I know like the characters, and I'm like fleshing them out more. Like even before getting into this month, I already knew I had an entire like side story, and I've realized I could do 2 more side stories, which I shouldn't do, but I am. Because it's like 4 different like bro friends. Even though like none of the story really involves them, and I might do another like short story or something involving who I have just been calling Grumpy because I haven't come up with a name for him yet. I might just do another little side thing. So it's like there's a bunch of stuff that like I've been able to build out of this entire like idea, and like I'm going into depth a lot more with like kind of the B plots, because we are dealing with a fairly finicky like situation with like parents and stuff like that. So it's interesting. But yeah, I'm actually really excited because this is the one, unlike It Couple, where I knew the twist, I knew how I wanted to do that, and I had spent so much of my time working on fleshing that out. Whereas this one, I feel like I have the story as a whole fleshed out. The second act is a little bit I'm unsure about because I'm also unsure. I know the timeline because it's going to be like basically 3 seasons for each act, or a season for each act. But I'm just not sure where I want the romance to kind of set in, because I don't like waiting till the end and they're like, oh my gosh, we like each other. Like I hate that in romance where you're that, like, that's the payoff, is to just be like, oh, we like each other, or they jump the gun and are like, I love you, even though we've never had one like romantic encounter together. So I want the relationships to start earlier, but I just don't know how early. So that's something I need to kind of just figure out a little bit more before Saturday. But I am feeling confident. I am feeling really confident about it. I haven't really been thinking too much in terms of doing this story Bible because honestly I haven't written anything today. I kind of want to do that little bit of an update. Also be like, hey, I have no internet right now. So I might not get any like side project writing done. Just because I'm like, I really do actually kind of want to put together like the entire concepts for the board. But I might not. Because right now I want to keep working on this Hawks print that I have. Which one, keep working on this, and two, I need to get some gaming content done because after next week I'm kind of screwed in terms of the shorter stuff. So I need to get those done. Dang it. I have like a really fun one-off game that I would love to do, which is Overboard. But the only thing is, one, I'm not sure if it's downloaded. Two, it's a one-off game, and I kind of need to do it when it's like I don't have enough to fill out a week, because I don't want to like start new projects like in between. And I don't. There was one that I was already starting, and I was already like meh on it, so I'm like, I don't want to get back into that one. So I don't know. We'll figure out something. Okay. Why is it so satisfying to mark stuff off of the Millwordy board? Anyways, it's Wednesday. I drew a blank as to what day it is, but more importantly, the thing that I'm the most excited about is my internet's back on. Which is great because I actually did get some filming done yesterday for some gaming content that needs to go up in like 2 weeks. It's fine. But my internet's back, and I actually wrote 800 words yesterday. I was not expecting that. And the funny thing is, I literally took those on my notepad. Like, I just pulled up notes on my phone, connected it to my keyboard, and just went at it. Because I was sitting at my desk over there, because occasionally I was able to get some, like, hotspot Wi-Fi. But my internet's back on, which is great. Sorry, I'm like looking and I'm like, there's like this hair. Oh, okay, it's just there. That's fine. I would have actually filmed earlier because it came on about an hour ago, but I was kind of anticipating today being more of like, oh, okay, the internet's gonna be out most of the day. Let me get some stuff done. Let me go get laundry done. Let me get this done. Let me get that done. And then it came back on, and I was like, shit, I need to go finish up my laundry. So that's currently hanging. It's fine. Yes, it is 10 a.m. and I'm already drinking the Coke. It's fine. But I'm going to do something a little bit dumb today. And that is, I want to be at, I kind of need to be at 10K to be at my word count. But I want to try to make today the day that I hit 10K. I need to actually go into Nano and update all of my numbers because I haven't updated anything. Oh, I did update day 1.
So I need to go back. I need to go in and update those numbers, because I have been writing every single day. I just didn't have electricity for 2 of them, so I wasn't able to put in numbers. So I'm gonna put in some word counts real quick, just so I could see kind of where I'm at in terms of this. Like, I know I'm not getting the like daily par one because I did not keep up. Like, I'm not like trying to be like I have to write this much every single day. I'm just like I just want to write every single day. And if we do, it's great. Okay, so I'm at 28. Okay, I'm at 2,847 words. Out of 30K, that's actually not that bad, except my word count is 1,006. It's fine. How? Oh, it's because I haven't written today. I was like, how is it like my word count's only 560 when I've written 600 words a day? It's because I've written nothing today. So, that's not where I'm looking at. I'm looking at here. I want to get 10K there. So, yeah, that's gonna kind of be the plan today. I also seen this piece of bang that is like very long. Like, it's longer than like everything else. And it is bugging me, don't worry. I think Nia's still doing her Twitch stream. Hopefully other people are doing writing sprints tonight. I know JC's doing one, which I'm excited about because I was like, please let me have internet for JC sprints. And I have that. I also have my writing group. So basically till 11 tonight, I will probably be writing. So I'm feeling kind of confident that I can get a lot of words written, and I really want to just kind of make a big jump in my camp progress, but I also need to work on some other things. So what I might do is I might take like Nia's sprint to work on something. If Desiree is sprinting, then I'll do that. JC's will be another, and then my writing group will be 4. So that'll be like 4 potential projects I work on today. So we'll see. So the sheer concept of me trying to write like 4,000 words, kind of ended up a little bit of a bust. I got over halfway done. I got over 2,000 words written. I got like, what did I get? Oh, 2,500 words today. 2,000 alone in, what is it called? Shit. Second time around, my main camp project. But I kind of then started being like, oh, okay, let's like knock out a bunch of stuff. Let's like get stuff cleared out and things like that. So then my brain went into that mode. And so I kind of screwed myself over. I did honestly kind of screw myself over because now I'm just like trying to like downsize all of the stuff that I have, like for like decluttering and stuff like that. And I think I just have to accept the fact that the 4 dumbasses in second time around are going to each get their own fucking companion novels. Here's the thing, I'm not mad about the fact that, oh, I'm so sad, I'm gonna get to write this second chance gay love story. Like, it's not anything like that. It's like, oh, boo-hoo, I get to write that. No. You wanna know what I'm mad about? Is the fact that I now have 39 backlist. I'm trying to get that number to like single digits. Not add every time. And I still feel like I'm missing stuff off of that list. But I'm gonna like we're just gonna keep trudging and crying. It's fine. It's fine.
keep working on this print, because actually, like, making these, like, glass painting prints is, like, really helpful for me, mainly because I use this when I'm, like, feeling kind of, like, a little bit burnt out, or, like, I've been at my desk for too long, which I definitely have been feeling for the past week. I've gotten a little bit of writing done, but not much, because what I've been trying to do is put everything into, like, story bibles. Except I've come to the realization that, like, 90% of the shit that I've written for my planning has basically been garbage. And mainly what I mean by garbage is it is unusable because it is like 3,000 words of me ranting, and I'm like, oh my god. Am I, like, no wonder I never touched these. Like, they're just rants that I did for it. Like, it's, like, sometimes it's like, oh, I got lucky, like, here's an outline, but it's like, oh, okay, here's like 7 pages for like a character idea that I have, and it's like, nope. And it's like, I have to like dig through all of that. Which, no wonder I never did. And so, like, there's a part of me that is tempted to just delete them. But what I think I'm gonna do... First, I actually need a different marker. I'm gonna keep going with this one. We'll deal with Kabuto later. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get as much as I can, because I actually got quite a bit of them, like, kind of taken care of during breakfast stream today, and not only during breakfast stream, but also during Shannon's accountability sprints. I did get quite a few of those knocked out. I think the rest of them I'm going to kind of just look and, like, I'm going to have to take the time to read through them. And that's the thing that's going to kind of suck, is the fact I'm going to have to take kind of the time to do that. Never mind, I'm not going to use that pen. Kabuto will be fine. To just work on it like it is now. Wait, what was I saying? Does that make sense? I don't know. But I'm just going to kind of take my time and, like, just trudge through the papers and kind of just figure out what it is I need exactly. Because part of it is like, yeah, this is like really helpful planning, but I don't want to just copy and paste them into like the story bibles, because then it's going to make the story bibles pointless. And I'm trying to like make sure I'm like using that information. So that's kind of what I'm struggling with. I need to get back into second step, because I'd really, by Saturday, by the time the 30-hour sprint starts, I want to have like basically the outline put together. I'm like so focused on this print. I apologize if y'all are just like, we just watched a time lapse of you do this and now we're having to like stare at you do this. Yes. I'm so sorry. But like, one, this really just helps me kind of fill my creative well, because I'm not having to like think on the spot of like stuff and like figuring out pretty phrases. It's just me drawing pretty pictures and remembering how much I'm dying alone. It's fine. But anyways, yeah. Main thing, yeah, let's see. I need to do the outline. I need to basically try to get as much of the story bible for second time around put together, because I think if I have that, then I'll be ready to go Saturday. And like part of me is like, I need to watch like more story bible videos, or like how people create theirs, to figure out how to do mine, because I'm just doing a Notion template. And I'm kind of like trying to tell myself, it's like, no, you need to stop going down that route of just doing 10,000 hours of research before you do the damn thing. Because I'm like, I can always just add on. If I find stuff that is like, oh, I should do that, I can add it on. And like, that's totally fine. Instead of just being like, oh, I need to like... Sorry, I got really excited. FedEx just like slowly passed by the house. And I was like, oh, is that my capture card? Because technically they said it's coming tomorrow, but like sometimes it comes earlier. So I was just like, ooh, maybe it is. But yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. And I think for the rest of this video and next week, God, this FedEx driver does not know where he's going. No wonder his car looks so fucked up. Don't mind me. I think I'm just going to work on second set and just kind of getting all of those components put together. That way come Saturday, I'm like ready to go. Okay. I'm going to try to make this clip short because every other time I've filmed it, it's been like 10 minutes long. And I'm like, I do not. Like I'm trying to make these clips shorter because I'm not doing an insane amount of like B-roll or something. So it's like, I have to like figure out like alternatives. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I know what I did. I forgot to put the other piece of tape. I think the line shouldn't be massively off. Oh gosh. Oh no. Happy Friday, you guys! So, I'm actually, like, right now at my desk, trying to reorganize things because I did get a couple of organization things when I was out. I went and got, like, a few things just to kind of prep for the 30-hour readathon. Also went to get some, like, organizational stuff, because I got, like, new paper trays. I have, like... I did get a couple of, like, vacuum bags because I have some, like, old crocheted quilts from like my grandma, or I guess blankets, and I was like, I don't want these to mess up. I don't want anything to happen to these because one, I don't know how to crochet for shit. Two, I have no damn clue how to fix these things. So I was like, I do not need to have that get messed up and then I'm just like SOL'd. So I got one vacuum bag because I was like, let me just see how these work. Or just like kind of see if these are any good. And they actually work pretty well. So I got those. I have done like no writing today. I didn't get that much written yesterday. I don't want to think that I'm like almost hitting like a slump, especially this early. Like that's a little bit ridiculous. But what I think it is my brain is just like, you have a bajillion things that you need to do. And like it's a struggle right now for me to like prioritize any of it. What I am doing, so I've been like organizing everything. I have like my paper trays, which are really nice, and I actually want to get a couple more. They are a little bit wobbly, but they're also from the dollar store. So I'll probably get those, but I'm actually taking these color brush pens that I got for my birthday. I have like a bunch of these, and I kind of want to just like this is where my brain is at, like not writing or anything. It's just like, let's just do a shit ton of reorganization. But that's just where my brain is. And I don't have, like, a response for that. And I guess, too, because, like, I know this weekend I'm going to do a shit ton of writing. My brain is a little bit on the mindset of I need to, like, get everything organized and cleaned before this weekend. So that I'm not thinking about, I need to organize this, I need to clean this, I need to do this, I need to do that. Kind of just getting a lot of that stuff out of the way and out of my head. So I'm going to put some of these in here because I'm not going to be able to fit all of these. You know, I don't want to keep the box. But like, it's a good quality box. I should not be thinking, but this is a good box. And it like kind of is. You can use it for something else, but like not all of these pens are gonna fit, even if I get rid of those. So I'll probably need to get like a different container for these. I'll put these in here with my Tombos. And I'll figure out something to do with this box. Like, I really don't know. Because, like, it's always just, like, when you get, like, something that comes in, like, good packaging, and you can, like, reuse the packaging, you're always just like, oh, I need to, like, find a use for this. Because it's like, this is a good box, or, like, anything like that. Like, I know I could have kept these in here, but, like, it's in tiers, and it's like, I'm not going to, like, go through these. They will just sit here. So now I have this like nice ass box. Ooh, I have an idea. Because I have a bunch of these like scent warmers. I don't know if they'll fit. No, they're not gonna fit in here. Shit. Yeah, they're not gonna fit in there. Dang it. Okay, so I gotta find a purpose for this box now. Like, it's, like, in terms of, like, things that I have to do, right? I mean, I have to, like, write, like, 16,000 books. But, like, in terms of, like, my brain, it's just, like, you need to do this now. It's like, you know, this isn't the worst thing it's been. Like, you need to do this. So, I gotta figure out something for this box. I'll figure it out. Because, again, it's, like, a sturdy box. And I'm like, why is my brain like, you need to keep this box? But, God, this is a very weird tangent. Anyways, yeah, I've got no words written, but I have been working on editing a lot of the story Bibles and putting those all together. And I'll probably write a lot tonight, because it is the Tears of the Kingdom stream, so I'll probably stay up late for that and watch that, because they're always hilarious. Stephen and Mal are absolutely hysterical. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm here for it. You know what? It's not a setup that I like, but it's a setup that I had an idea, and then as soon as I had the idea, I also didn't like the idea. I really have to figure out something for this box, but I'm going to show you guys this setup, because this is so cute. But yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, writing later tonight is the plan. Oh, shit! That was the other thing. I also got Amazon package, which I'm very excited about. I know what this is, because I ordered it last month, and it finally showed up. I got my capture card! So, for those of you that don't know, I do gaming on my channel, and for years, all I have done has just been a bunch of, like, computer games, like, games, like, from Steam and stuff like that. Now, this suggestion also did come from Stephen George. He did, like, an entire video on one of the capture cards he got, but he said, this one's a really good one when you're starting out. You don't need a whole lot of stuff. So I kind of just went off of his, like, recommendation, but, like, he understands tech stuff a lot better than me. So I finally have a capture card, certified for OBS. I might start streaming. But at the very least, this does mean that I can do console games, which means I can finally start playing some of the games that I have loved, like, that are, like, classics for me. Like, I can pull the Switch out. I might be able to connect this to my GameCube. I might. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I probably won't play with this till next week, which kind of sucks, but I just don't have any time this weekend, and I don't really have any time today to do it either, but I'm so excited. Yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, I think I've just been, like, trying to do everything else in the world other than write. It's not the best thing, but, like, I've done worse. I've done worse. Also, ignore the fact that I have chocolate stain on my shirt. We're gonna ignore it, but, like, look at little Beppo. Look at little Lawn Beppo. Precious.